Greetings from the Oracle of the Rushing Winds. I am your Oracle of Swords with your daily for Mercury's Day. It's Wednesday, 23rd of April, born on a Wednesday. I'm ever so grateful to connect once again. As always, I ask that our guides of the highest, most brilliant, divine white light protect us as I channel and interpret. Give us this day our daily. I do have a very interesting oracle deck, the King Solomon. I usually just pull this out and don't warn anyone, but please don't click off. Click on. The moon is in Pisces, y'all. Yesterday's reading was quite intense. So the sun in Taurus, happy birthday to the Taurus, sun in Taurus collective. The sun in Taurus will square with Pluto in Aquarius. So the release continues. This week is huge, a huge marker for release. Release that which does not serve you. Release that which keeps you operating from fear. Release that which keeps you from momentum, moving forward, onward. Okay, one oracle, please. Yes, that was the one that was trying to come out. This is so Piscean, okay? You are a dreamer, but wake up. The moon, the new moon in Taurus marks that time where the plan should be rolling out. And perhaps it should have been rolling out in Aries season, but because we were under tremendous pressure from all the planets being retrograde, from Neptune in its final degrees through Pisces, the shenanigans and the headaches with it beginning its transit through Aries, Mercury retrograde through Pisces and Aries, finally moving out of shadow, and Venus finally making it out of the underworld. Hello, morning star. Welcome back. Welcome back. Here we have card 26. So perhaps you are only feeling justified through spiritual contingency, through spiritual the word of God, the word of the universe, and now you understand that sometimes there are forces that compel you, that you cannot fully, completely understand, and maybe it has been in your lifetime that you just now come to believe. And then from there you can move on and you can allow yourself to give in, to rest, recuperate, regenerate. Okay, it's time to wake up. Wow. Okay, yeah. And then here we have card number 9 at the bottom of the deck. So learning from someone again, maybe you hear the call and it's time to address what you have learned, okay? But there's a lot of visionary and dreamy, perhaps still very emotional, like maybe you have received that judgment call, or maybe you have made a judgment call. Maybe it's been there has been no traction, no movement, and then now it's time to act, right? But you're still feeling a little lethargic. You're still feeling way up there in the crown chakra, the spiritual realm. There's a lot of come back down from that cloud. You may not want to. Earth to you. The Pisces moon, right? It does create what's called a sextile. So these are very lower tone, not the highest tone of pings, but you do get downloads from the sun and the moon about building your wealth, building your creation, and abundantly earning or abundantly generating. through creative force, creative power. And maybe it is okay for you to take some time to rest because you have been through a lot in the last 4 weeks, right? And the release is happening in the dream realm. Yesterday, we did talk about traveling in the astral dream realm. Okay. Maybe you didn't know that that's what was happening. Okay, for clarity, we do have, once again, Ambian Sun's Oriens Animal Tarot, right? Beautiful artwork with a lot of animal spirits. We have here the Hermit. Okay, so yes, you are finding the light within, but it will be time soon enough, if not already, for you to get the show on the go, get this show going. Lift the veil. Maybe you've been practicing on lifting the veil. Maybe you've been peeking behind the veil to see, to determine, is this the right door that you want to go through, High Priestess, right? We have Virgo, the South Node. So Venus is today will conjunct, meaning they are meeting up with a North Node in Pisces. Okay, so yeah, Venus in Pisces, trying to come out of the retrograde, post shadow, right? More clarity for the spiritual card 26. Wow, another major arcana, number 10, and then number 11. We have going with the flow. Okay, but you can take the wheel now. Whoever you pray to, God, Jesus, the universe, is saying, yes, take the wheel. We have a very ancient symbol, the scarab, okay? A lot of new beginnings, taking ownership. Do you want to take the wheel now? You are kind of given that chance to go from... Yesterday, we had a lot of messages about being staying within budget energetically and financially, but yes, maybe there may be some need to spend a little bit of that energy that you have generated. There's a lot of potential, and then I just keep repeating the message. Now it's time to move. Now it's time for the wheel to turn, and it's not just the wheel in the sky, it's your wheel. The proverbial wheel, but this is not the proverbial wheel in the sky. This is the proverbial wheel that you have in your hands. Grip 10 and 2, okay? 2 and 10. And let's go, baby. Let's roll, baby, roll. We have Queen of Pentacles, okay? I love the artwork on this, especially when it does show up appropriately and properly, like with the saturated, not blinded by any extreme light. Maybe you have felt like blinded by the light, right? This is that card of like delulu woo woo, spinning your head around and trying to manifest too many things, right? The Queen of Pentacles says, actually, look over here. I know exactly what I want now, and it's right in front of my freaking face. I gotta go. Bye. Okay, shadow aspect of Sagittarius. You have, like, just like we said in Tuesday's message, yesterday's message, you have the strength, you have the will, but now it's time to put that, basically put it to work. So, wow, look, speaking of the Sagittarian card, here's Mercury in Sagittarius, okay? A long-winded Mercury, but yeah, it took a while, and please don't blame yourself. You are extremely blessed. You are also extremely guided through this process, and a lot of it was about regeneration, commitment, even recommitment, reconciling with you, with your God. What does that even mean? I'm not even talking about like the God you pray to, but it does encompass that. It's like the God within you, the Christ consciousness. Oh my God, we are going to to the Virgo and the freaking Pisces world, aren't we? Okay, take a deep breath. Because don't hold it in either. Card 26 is fascinating, all right? Card number 9 is learning, lessons learned. You've come out of studies. You are even rightfully graduating, okay? But you will have to talk. This may be your thesis. We will want you to speak up now that you know so much. Now they are so close to God, right? Card number 26 is delusions, fantasy, realism, sobering up. Okay, now the situation, you were incapable of seeing your situation and surroundings clearly. You were not living in reality. Again, I'm not even blaming you. This is the way it was written, but I'm translating it as you needed to take time out so that you were not put into spaces and places where others were going to take advantage of you. And you maybe came out of that and then you had to rest. You maybe were misled and in a delusional state because others were feeding you, right? Fantasies. You are a realistic Queen of Pentacles. You are real, okay? Perhaps hopes, dreams were unrealistic. They were hallucinations, and now creativity now can take over because you do have that supreme vision, that imagination, okay? Maybe there was even cathartic releases through medicinal herbs and plants, okay? Meeting with a shaman. And now your dreams can come to fruition, okay? Don't fly too close to the sun. Now you understand distorted reality. Now you understand how you will fit in where you belong. It wasn't about not belonging, but it was about finding that hope in belonging, okay? So take all of this with a grain of salt, because you really just need to usurp the lesson, learn it, live it, and love it. And from there, the creative solution arises from this unique problem. Someone with a clearer vision, okay, can help you to make the judgment call that we were talking about. Remember that you are extremely blessed. You are coming out of the dream state into a vision, okay? Congratulations.